Hey all, and welcome back for another round of HellfireComms Patreon TV Comms. Today we are checking out a brand new anime series by the name of Magi, the Labyrinth of Magic. This is a Japanese anime series based on the manga series of the same title, written and illustrated by Shinobu Otaka. Produced by A1 Pictures, it began airing in Japan on October 7th, 2012. It also debuted in North America, on October 10th on Crunchyroll and Hulu. It's all about magic and shit, I guess, although the main characters are Alibaba Seljua and Aladdin, so I guess it's a little bit of the Arabian Nights, I don't know, but this was commissioned by Patron of Dragons, and we're going to be doing episodes 1 to 3 today, so if I'm ready, Volk, I guess you're ready too, question mark?
Oh, I'm ready.
Here we go then. Episode 1 of Magi, Labyrinth of Magic, in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I'm going into this completely blind. I have no idea what to expect.
Same here. Although you're mentioning the whole Arabian Nights thing and Aladdin, but my mind immediately traced back to, that monkey is wielding magic! You fools, we all have magic!
A lot more serious in tone than Fairy Tale thus far. We are doing like several batches back to back here.
Yeah, visually, it's striking an entirely different tone.
Let me see if I can bring up what it's actually about here. Let's see. The series is largely based on numerous stories from the 1001 Arabian Nights, most notably the tales of Aladdin, Alibaba, and Sinbad the Sailor. It's an adventure fantasy series. Okay, that's enough.
Ooh, Sinbad's involved as well.
Probably not played by Knuckles this time around, which is a bit of a shame.
Maybe it's for the best.
One wish. The world. Get out of here.
Wow, I can't believe the god in this world is the lead singer from My Chemical Romance. Son, when you grow up, you'll wield magic and go into Arabia.
That was not the tone or tempo of the Black Parade. Jesus Christ, Mo.
Hey, I said I can sing. I didn't say I was a good singer.
Fair enough, mate. I wish to have a nose.
And thus it was granted.
How do you feel about these, like, animes that basically take old concepts and whatnot and kind of, modernize them?
I don't mind it, in all honesty. I feel like it's a good way to try and do something different that feels familiar. Because, like, there's multiple themes that tend to get reused a lot, and Arabian Nights and such, I don't think I've ever seen much anime based around that.
Not anime. Like, there was a Hanna-Barbera thing for the 1001 Arabian Nights with, like, Shaggy and Scooby and Yogi Bear and so on that I watched as a kid, but anime, definitely not. And, yeah, it's weird seeing Aladdin as, like, a little kid in one when you're used to the Disney portrayal.
Definitely. I'm looking forward to seeing what this offers exactly, because I get the feeling it's going to be still sort of like your fantasy with wizardry and swords and what have you, but at the same time, I feel like the theme is very refreshing compared to what we're used to. Digging the opening, too.
It's very, very dynamic. I love it. How did we get to that thing with Aladdin at the start, though? This is the question.
Well, hopefully you'll provide some answers over the course of these few episodes, but I'm more than happy just to kind of sit and absorb it rather than trying to find more information about it, because I tried looking and what I was able to dig up was actually rather limited, so I thought, this is probably one of those animes that's best enjoyed going in as blind as you can reasonably be in these sort of CV-com situations.
So I guess Alibaba's a girl in this dimension. That's fine. I said modern adaptations. I meant just more mythological adaptation in general, really.
Different mythos and all that.
Yeah.
Oh man, I kind of want to see an anime based around, like, the Hercules world now.
Although, if you're, you can't wait and you want a cartoon version, the TV series of Disney's Hercules was pretty lit.
Oh, yeah, that was so good. I enjoyed the hell out of that.
They had so many celebrities for that. It was actually kind of nuts.
Yeah, it was really just like an A++ cast.
Oh, Aladdin, you incurable prankster.
I am Aladdin. I feast only on melon.
Have you noticed one noticeable absence in regards to Aladdin thus far?
Height?
Well, yeah, that is one thing. I was talking about the monkey, honestly.
No, there's no Abu. The opening seems to suggest, though, there is some kind of magic carpet, and he was casting some kind of magic that seemed to summon the spirit of Fish Bunjin or something like that.
Hello.
He's a machine! He's eating the skin!
Okay, now that I hear Alibaba's voice, he may be male after all. What the fuck?
Man, Aladdin isn't one to let his thoughts be his thoughts. And they're still going.
Fucking bow already, Aladdin, Jesus! Aren't melons supposed to be, like, super expensive in these times? I guess we'll never know.
Well, Aladdin hasn't exactly made a star first impression, let's just say that.
So yeah, definitely male. I'm sorry, the design led me to think female, honestly.
It's alright, sometimes these anime characters are a little bit difficult to tell.
They're too pretty, I hate them! I'm so hungry. I'm so goddamn hungry.
I can't remember quite if he had that flute during like that initial thing, so maybe that's what he wished for?
Huh.
Some kind of flute that gives him the ability to have magic or something?
Also, dungeons are literally dungeons, as in the Legend of Zelda sense.
Yeah. Oh no, we're gonna have to face the water temple at some point, or I guess the Tower of Bubble.
That's the Tower of Gods, yeah. This series is entirely my shit now, mate.
The Goblet of Infinite Wine. Hells yeah. But yeah, actual dungeons with magical shit, that I can get behind.
Uh-huh.
Very much like Aladdin.
This is different enough from Fairy Tail to keep my interest so far. That was one thing I was worrying about, honestly.
Holding me from the theme alone, to be honest with you. Just because it's something I haven't actually seen in an anime before. Like, I've seen loads of mecha anime, I've seen loads of knights and swords and sorcery, I've seen plenty of just brutal ultra-violence like in Goblin Slayer and Claymore, but I've never seen something Arabian Nights themed.
Ugo? Is that the spirit of the flute?
Quite possibly.
What up, all up?
Maybe Aladdin's wish was to be made entirely out of rubber so he can't feel pain.
Well, you saw his belly expand, so...
Oh, this is like this is like the ancestor of Monkey D. Luffy or something like that, isn't it?
Maybe. Ooh, right here in town. Convenient.
It even has a name. That's so cool.
Oh, Amon. Woohoo!
Pretty sure Amon is meant to be a god of some sort, or like an angel, maybe. Although angels usually have eel at the end of each name, like Cassiel and Rumisiel and something else. Vashiel, I guess.
Something else, eel. A whole country of gold, or perhaps bacon. Whichever.
So, he wants to be able to have enough to buy a country. I wonder what that's all about. Pretty sure it'll play into something to do with Alibaba, but I don't really know much about Alibaba, like, as an individual.
Well, there's Alibaba and the 40 Thieves. Wow. Okay.
Well, they had to introduce the real thing to make up for the man boob joke from earlier.
Why did they censor the man nipples, but not the female nipples?
I don't know. Maybe it was a defiance of Tumblr like 5 years in the past?
Your neck would perish from carrying one of these alone.
Your neck is not strong enough to handle food of this magnitude.
Oh, she's a slave.
Well, we know she's going to be a prominent character according to the opening.
No, the lemons! Life gave me lemons and I wasn't strong enough to handle them.
Well, you should have taken the advice of one particular person who said to make grenades out of them. I know I should know the guy's name, but it just escapes me.
Cave Johnson.
The dude from Port. Yeah, that's the one. Thank you. Right, either that flute is some wicked powerful magic, or those chains were flimsy as fuck.
Yeah, that you could pierce it with a sonic blast. You have done the unthinkable. Now her power is loose and she can run! Women aren't supposed to run!
Look, society here is very complicated.
You've messed with their natural order!
Oh god. I remember watching like a whole thing about Smash Ultimate to that entire scene. It's just like Shulk holding Mario and then Kirby's like, am I gonna be alright? Yeah, I'm sure you'll be fine.
Okay, well we have stakes, and that's why Alibaba wants money, to pay back this guy, and not become a slave.
It would seem that way. I mean, he seems like he has very frivolous demands, so you probably need a lot of money to appease him. At the same time, surely just pushing him down a flight of stairs would also do the job.
I guess so. Jeez. Tootaloot! Here comes Genie!
Oh god, it's Ultimate Fish Bunjin 4000! Oh wow, music's going in!
Oh, is fucking like Abdul gonna come out of nowhere? Yes, I am!
I love the high five with the finger.
Aww. Even genies are embarrassed, I'll just be in here. Alright, Ugo, I think it's ready for round 2. Let's go, 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 go. Or just run, I guess. I'm fucking out of here.
This is like, fuck this noise.
Like, credit to her, she took her first chance and took it well.
So is this just a hiding spot, or are they in the titular dungeon?
Huh.
Are they inside Amon? Wow, that actually sounds gross when you say it like that.
Yeah, again, I was gonna say, we've been dealing with an Amon in Witch Hunter Robin, so... I know a lot of people who'd like Amon to be inside them.
Hey, hey. This would be a bad time for Eladrin to tell him he's asexual.
I only care for adventure.
It's like, I know everything. Ah, silver chains, known to be significantly harder to break, or maybe they're just for the higher profile slaves to distinguish them from the common riffraff.
Oh, why did I say oh? That's not cute. That's perverted.
It's kind of weird seeing him all chibi like that, to be honest with you, considering he's fairly short anyway.
Oh, okay, so gin vessels are like the one Ugo is in. I'm getting a really big Millennium Items vibe from this, and I kind of dig it.
I was just going to say, wasn't there a Millennium Flute or something similar?
No, the closest was the Millennium Rod, I think.
Ah.
Yeah, you know, might as well put your feet up when you can. Oh, there we go.
Oh, he likes his women thick, does he?
He does. Wait for it. It's gonna be a gag shot.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for it. It's gonna be a man.
Oh my god!
Alright, not quite.
Fucking turned into a one character there for a second.
No, he literally turned into an ancient Egyptian hieroglyph. You can pay me in boobs. I'll summon the genie, and he will do the things for you. Is it cool?
Okay, I think it's running time now.
Is this going to be the wacky chase scene?
No, you don't really get how this works. I want my money now, not later.
I'm getting some Vice City vibes from this. Just like, look, I want my money now, Tommy Vassetti.
I choose neither. Let us hide in the dungeon, the labyrinth, for the rest of our days.
Summon the blue dude.
That's what we like to call a Gilligan cut.
I honestly thought with the way like the knight was being portrayed, I thought he would have picked jail, and then he was going to break out.
Oh. At least we can keep track of her.
Yeah, that's true. The only one with different coloured hair. Let's just quickly play the fruit, like, make a wheel loose or something. You know, something subtle.
I half expect the JoJo announcer to pipe in every now and then. Ali Baba did not know where his life was taking him, but it kind of sucked. Sorry, Master Chan. I'm gonna kill him while he sleeps. He'll never see it coming.
It's gonna use the whip on him.
Really, Aladdin? This kid, he's too good at reading me.
He's dropping those wisdom bombs. Although it's kind of nice that he has a serious moment in amongst all just the general tomfooling around with boobs and man boobs and being a weird chippy monster.
Well, that's the stuff that's, like, supposed to set you off edge. Like, there is a serious tone running underneath everything.
And suddenly it's a sandworm.
A hyacinth? Isn't that fucking a flower or something?
Yes, it is.
Guess the desert ones are more deadly.
Yeah, it is literally a hyacinth.
Jesus. Yeah, fuck it. No amount of wine or slaves is worth this shit. Oh no! Ugo, I need you now! I mean, literally, catch me!
Of course, you just got the one guy who goes, my wine.
That's not the end of them. I refuse to believe!
She'll be fine. She's in the opening.
Thought you meant the opening of the flower for a second. I didn't think you really meant the opening.
No. I meant the actual opening. But lady, I don't think you're going to be able to do very much, to be brutally honest with you.
Yeah, you're lucky you're allowed to speak as is.
Play that there flute magic.
Flashbacks, eh?
Feed him to the flower.
Yes, and that'll feed the flower for many a year. Just his eyes, yes!
Yes! There we go, that's what we were waiting for.
Okay, you've proven yourself, now I'm going to use the flute. Or I'll just let you do the badass stuff first.
Alibaba, be the hero you are destined to be, or something. Oh, hype animation, you know what that means.
Oh yeah.
We're going full genie. Big O! Showtime!
He has no head, so does another one form the head? Oh, I think the flute is the head.
Yeah, the flute is the head.
Drinks up!
Oh, his new hyacinth for the lightweights. See, it would have been a lot more intimidating if it was like a giant dandelion, because those things can survive anything. It's a bit weird seeing a thing that big without a head and just literally this tiny little flute sticking out.
Oh? Oh! The turban is the magic carpet. That's pretty cool, actually.
And here I thought he was going to channel his inner Food Wars.
I was gonna say, yeah.
It's going into all Soma style, which is like, glad you enjoyed it!
Ugh. Never thought I'd die in the middle of a magic flower. How about in the middle of a magic flower surrounded by friends? Aye. That I could do.
I'd get out of the way if I were you. Those barrels are heavy.
I'm interested in that knife he has. Is that another one of the, Jinn vessels?
Maybe it's one that hasn't been awakened yet or something. Or it could just be a dagger.
Whee!
And now you have nothing.
Gonna die of alcohol poisoning, shit.
This would be a bad time to tell him that the wine is actually not alcoholic at all, in order to cut costs. It's just grape juice. I was gonna make a mint, I was gonna call it Ribena and everything, but now look what you've done.
I'm keeping an eye on investments. Oh, okay, straight into the ED, I guess.
Well, at least we had a happy-ish ending. I mean, now we gotta have this situation of what they're gonna do now. They're just gonna fly around and do cool shit with genies.
Maybe go straight to the Labyrinth? Oh! That's Ugo. I guess he gave his head. Oh, he asked Ugo to be his friend, I guess. That's what I got from that, anyway.
Yeah. Like, maybe he is just an entire body, but maybe for some reason he can't get his head out the flute.
You can't catch us up here, motherfuckers!
Yeah, like, what do you think they're gonna do in this situation, honestly? Nice!
Bye!
It's like, kid, I really need to get my head out of this foot, I can't breathe!
Getting to the dungeon pretty lickety-split, Volk. I like this.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully we'll get to see some over the next couple of episodes.
Oh, hopefully so.
Although we heard a little bit of EED, it was a little bit masked by the whole extra narration going on in the background, so I'm hoping episode 2 will maybe give us a cleaner look at the ED so I can give some proper opinions on that.
Alright, I have loaded up episode 2. How do you feel about episode 1 before we go on, mate? It's slightly different to stuff we've covered before, so...
It is very different, but at the same time, I feel like that's what's making me enjoy it. Just because I don't really know anything about this show, the show itself is very different to what we've covered, so I'm taking extra care to make sure that I really pay attention to what's going on and sort of how everything kind of comes together with Aladdin and Alibaba, and no doubt the pink-haired chick is going to be brought into it at some point now as well, seeing as her character's been established.
Okay, well, I'll test you then. What are the two main characters called?
Aladdin and Alibaba. And Ugo.
What is the name of the child who fell into the flower?
Mina.
Damn it. Motherfucker, he got them all.
And I'm willing to bet you only asked those questions because you didn't know.
No, I knew alright. Whatever, let's just watch episode 2.
Yeah, that's what we all say.
Here we go, in 3, 2, 1. Alright, episode 2 of Magi, Labyrinth of Magic, or Magic of the Labyrinth, or whatever, it doesn't matter.
It is time to enter Amon.
Wish you hadn't phrased it like that. Getting Night Palace vibes from Sonic and the Secret Rings here, I'm sorry, it always goes back to Sonic.
So you're gonna say they're going to go in there and rock the place?
Place. Not the level we're talking about. But we must float away, so...
I always heard it as mustard thrown away.
Mustard thrown away!
It was out of date!
Not what I'm drinking, dude, come on. Is his life force tied to Ugo? Whee!
Maybe there was like a contract and that was like part of the agreement.
Possibly.
Like, I'll be your friend, but like you gotta let me be part of your soul or something like that.
Cool.
That is neat. Look, dude, you're asleep while this whole thing is happening. What the hell's wrong with you?
I'm tucking out, mister.
So, look, I'm only in this for the boobs afterwards, okay? Gonna see if we can get any more hints about what could possibly happen with the OP.
Yeah, look out for like a 6 shooting star. That indicates Iggy's gonna come around at some point.
Well, there's the slave girl again.
Well, she's pretty good at running, at least. What interests me the most is we're not just getting, like, Middle East stuff, we're getting, like, Far East as well.
Oh, we're going full on Eastern Kingdoms with this as well. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, I have magic. Woo!
It looks like the dagger may have the fire Dijin.
Ooh, that's cool. And the girl's a kickboxer and shit, that's lit.
I know martial arts, that's my superpower. So we've been alluded to the fact that Dagger is probably a vessel of some kind, but the question is, when will this be realized?
I would say soonish, if not in this very episode.
You reckon it's going to be very early on? They'll be like put in some kind of mortal peril and then he'll awaken the dagger.
Oh, second night. Okay, interesting. Aladdin? Where are you? Aladdin! Oh, I was just lying face down in water. That explains that.
He was hallucinating the whole time. Amon seems a lot danker than I was expecting.
Yeah, I was expecting something grander, more glittering.
You know, like marble-paved walls and floors and gold-trimmed stair banisters, but nothing like this.
They said a dungeon, they didn't say it would be like a palace.
Well, I mean, there are dungeons in Persona 5 that are also literally palaces.
Whole lot of oil in this place.
Well, there is a lot of fire involved. Maybe this is when it happens? Or flammable water. Oh, I had no idea that we were in... was it Detroit or Michigan that had that problem?
Sorry, you said Detroit and my mind defaulted to the video game. It's like, did I miss that path?
Yeah, it's definitely Michigan.
Oh, Flint, Michigan with the water crisis. Still not fixed. What? Get your fucking shit together, America. Help your people.
Yeah, look, if your water is set on fire, then that's cause for hella alarm. Like, I've seen the episode of Aqua Teen Hunger Force. As soon as the car washes start exploding, all hell will break loose.
Oh my god. We could just climb to the top, but I don't think the dungeon would appreciate that, so...
Oh no, they're doing this in the hardcore difficulty just to show their stuff.
When in doubt, use someone else's feet.
Very Last Guardian.
Yeah, very. Even the music is kind of dungeon-like from Zelda.
Although I'm trying to make sense of where they are now. It's like when you're playing Terraria, and you're just digging through like a random underground bit, and then you just find that weird glowing mushroom biome.
Kind of the same with SteamWorld Dig, honestly. We did say we were going to do a playthrough of that. Maybe when we catch up with Patreon stuff.
Oh yeah. Well, there are a lot of other games coming out in 2019 as well we have to consider as well, don't forget.
Don't fall asleep, because otherwise the things may come out of these egg-looking things and eat us.
At the same time, there may be something nutritious. Yeah, this is what happens. When I don't eat, I turn into a weird bug creature.
Well, from one sticky place to another, now you're going to be Ant Spider Chow?
I think it's literally just ants. They just have weird mouths.
Oh, here we go.
That's not a knife! Oh wait, maybe it is. Oh god, they're jelly ants!
Fighting level 1 mobs.gif.
No, this is like when you reach like level 5 or 6 and one of your beginner's quests puts you in your first cave.
Yeah, it's like playing Xenoblade New Game Plus when you already have the Monado free.
Oh god, they're fusing together! I'm the giant ant that makes all of the rules! Oh, he's copying the dagger stance as well. This guy is, he's out for blood.
Are you healed yet, Ugo? Yes, I am!
So, Ugo comes from the pit of Aladdin's stomach, so I'm assuming that's why he eats so much.
A power-up, perhaps? Oh! They're butterflies.
They're fireflies. Flaming fist technique!
Ah, another thing that absorbs fire. Again, I didn't want to get this confused with Fairy Tail.
Jesus Christ, that got obliterated.
Wow.
No kill, quite like overkill. Although, Aladdin's probably gonna die now.
Why is he so moe? I can't get over it. Hint of a banjo in there, which is kind of weird considering where this takes place.
And the musical stylings for this anime is presented by Mumford & Son. And then the hand just comes out and bitch slaps him.
I do not recognize you as master.
Your flute playing skills suck.
Yeah, I don't recognize that. Well, I mean, you just kind of ended up together and then you were running away from slave traders.
Well, I mean, on the one hand, it certainly beats being a slave. On the other hand, dying in a cave isn't exactly much better.
Yeah.
I'll tell you while you're asleep and will not listen at all.
With your flute and my knife, we can conquer the world. But can we conquer hunger and thirst? Probably not, is the answer.
Ah, the other dude with the weird high society slaves, or whatever the hell they're meant to be.
They're just slaves, Vogue.
Well, I mean, he is the Lord. I imagine he gets only the top class. No, I'm willing to bet he's in it for himself.
Oh. Do you have a name? Shall I call you Lemon Gal? Oh.
Man, the slave girl really can't catch a break, can she?
Really? Relax, I'm just here to conquer the dungeon.
No, I'm just here to take your boy and his flute.
Huh.
His real name, perhaps?
A title? Why am I getting Regan vibes from Alibaba? It's mostly just that. It's a tenuous connection at best.
But I mean, I can kind of see what you're going with.
Hey, I'm gonna kill you now.
Oh god, they got Jason Voorhees as well.
Ancient Arabian and Jason Voorhees. Very good. I like that.
It's like, dude, you serious? This guy nearly killed me.
Alright, he's not fucking around. Okay, I think you made your point.
Look, there are a few people you want to piss off in this world more than Jason. He's got a bit of a sadist streak in him. Props to the other guy, though. He's still standing.
Probably not for long.
You can't just use... He literally just used them as fodder to get to this point.
Yeah, he's just been throwing slaves at this place to, like, try and make headway.
You better hope that Aladdin doesn't wake up and then bop you one with Ugo. He'll flick you to the other end of a dungeon.
I would just like to point out my own restraint in not calling Ugo a stand.
Yes, you're doing very well so far.
Arabian Nights! I'm sorry. Everything goes back to Jojo.
Yep. To Jojo we are born, and to Dojo we return.
We die, yeah. Here you go, have a biscuit.
Imagine if it's just like literally a bag of birdseed.
Yeah, I'm learned. I came in here prepared.
Ah, fancy pants with his instructor taught language speak.
His linguini. Ah, wordplay. So we've got a very big fire theme in this temple. I think it is safe to assume that Alibaba's going to get some sort of Jinn power-up. Really? Motherfucker. Alright, just don't poke me with the tip of your sword again. Aladdin, this is for you. I'm gonna be the leaf. I'm gonna dance like the leaf.
I'm gonna try not to set my ass on fire.
Like the leaf.
The music is reminding me of Samurai Jack so much right now.
A little bit, yeah.
Oh, is it gonna clamp down on him?
I thought that for a second, yeah. Don't take your hand off the switch. Oh my god.
Is this where I think this is where it's gonna happen, if it was gonna happen.
Well, I don't think they're just gonna kill Alibaba just like that. Oh. He completely disintegrated. Bacana. Yeah, get off.
I got person on me.
Where's Alibaba? Where's my only friend in this world who I would be very angry died? If they died, even.
Well, if you observe, you'll find sooted parts of him here, here, and there's a little bit still on that girl's face.
Oh. He's pinning everything on Alibaba.
So maybe it was a trap door instead? And the fire was just for dramatic effect?
I stabbed him multiple times. It really hurts!
It's just like, oh god, please, I need medical attention!
Oh, Morgiana. Ah, Japan.
Which leads me to wonder why she was thrown in with all the common slaves earlier, if she's that good.
I don't know, he was keeping track of, like, that slave thing, so maybe he bought her. Like, the fat dude didn't know what he had.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if that were the case.
Sorry, I'm not allowed to talk. Aww.
She's turning into Plue! We're just missing the carrot nose.
Aww. Come on, observe my wacky antics.
She's doing the Pikachu maneuver, but it isn't working. She is entirely unfazed.
What the fuck? No, mustn't laugh at funny impersonation.
That's it, all I have to do is transform into Shin-chan.
I remember that shit. I watched a few episodes of it.
I used to watch quite a few back in the day as well.
It's beautiful. The undeveloped lands of the Lame Empire. Ah, I see. So not only is he an asshole stabber guy, he's a racist. Nations, villages, even a spa. Not Sparanda, more like the supermarket chain.
I wonder if she's part of, like, where the Eastern Kingdoms are, then.
Possibly.
Because that sounds like a reason for such animosity towards it, perhaps.
Oh, it's been away that long, I guess. I'm a slave, Aladdin. Can you not see my taste in jewellery?
But can he fly on a magic turban?
I'm actually looking to see how many episodes there are. There's 50 normal ones. There's an Adventures of Sinbad OVA, which is like 5, and then there's Adventures of Sinbad, which is 13. Interesting.
So maybe the Sinbad stuff is a spin-off?
Yep, it's a metaphor. Yeah, he kind of died in a fire tornado.
It was kind of hype, but not gonna lie, it was a little disturbing.
I love describing horrible things as, oh, it was so hype. It was distressing, but it was hype at the same time.
You gotta cope with the grief somehow.
It's probably a good job recovering the first 3 episodes, because I can see this ending on a cliffhanger. Oh.
Zombie!
Hi. Dead tired. Dead serious about wanting to go to Krusty Land. Hello. I'm adorable, motherfucker.
You're not Sundowner. Get out of here with that shit.
Oh, hey, Alibaba. Oh. Did he get what he wanted?
So I already got the best treasure.
Take her with you, maybe? Oh, Aladdin is a good egg.
Literal egg, in some cases.
No. Oh, yes! I'm coming with you! No, this isn't fair!
I don't think that was I want to come with you, it's just like, I'm taking you down because this dude still has a hold on me. Don't make me poke you like that other guy.
Look, you can just call my name, you know, you don't have to stab me, whatever.
Pretty sure one of the box arts of my board game looks like this scene.
Open sesame! It has to be, right?
Well, technically there's 3.
Yeah, well. Yay!
They said the thing!
I'm already half Xehanort. It was his sled. I got nothing.
It's alright, sometimes you don't have to have something.
Okay, this is exactly how the final chapter of Sonic and the Secret Rings went.
I wonder if this will be very familiar then.
Well, no. We're already diverging.
Well, so much for that. So they're at the top of the tower now?
Ooh. Huh.
And there's multiple of them. So I wonder if those are the other dungeons then.
Maybe.
Alright, we get a proper look at the ED now.
Color-coded. It's a little bit at odds with the tone of the series, I'm gonna be honest here.
A little bit, but maybe it'll make more sense after, like, the initial thing has been done with.
Mm-hmm. Oh, she's got rid of her chains here. Oh.
I quite like this tune.
Why am I getting like a Dragon Ball vibe from this whole thing? It's a little bit like Journey to the West and whatnot.
A little bit, yeah.
It's not quite Disney's Aladdin levels of CGI carpet mastery, but sometimes a sheet is fine. And now I close the video? Yes! Whew.
I already stopped it quite a while ago. I was thinking, wait, when's he going to realise?
It's fine, man, don't worry about it. So, episode 2 of Magi, Labyrinth of Magic. Or is it Magic of the Labyrinth? I keep getting these mixed up. The Labyrinth of Magic, that's what it says here, that's what I'll go with. What do you think, mate?
It wasn't bad at all, I think. I'm not sure how it compares to the first episode, but I do like the whole how Alibaba tricked him with the whole translation thing in order to get a bit of a head start on where the treasure might actually be. But what the treasure actually is still a mystery. But we seem to know now that there are multiple of these towers that are the same. So maybe all these dungeons are alike on the outside, but different on the inside?
Possibly. I guess we'll just have to watch episode 3 and find out. So let's finish off this batch of Patreon TV comms in 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, where is this going to take Alibaba and Aladdin?
I like how they're still keeping things very much shrouded in mystery of this one. Like, they haven't gone as far as to explain everything that's going on yet, as opposed to, there are dungeons, but these dungeons all look similar. And someone is starting the Olympics early, someone's getting sacked.
We're not even in Greece.
Hey, there's his weird goo pants from earlier.
Like, what are you expecting? I'm here to, like, kick things. I don't have literary knowledge. Oh, they're copying? Yeah, they're copying the behaviour. I hope he dies viciously. I gotta say, I like the OP a lot.
OP definitely stronger than the ED, but usually that's the case, but yeah, very nice opening.
Are we supposed to be getting a new JoJo Part 5 OP soon?
I think so. I'm not sure if this is usually the point where we start doing so or not.
Yeah, it has the same amount of episodes as Part 4 did, so I'm expecting at least 1 or 2 more.
It'll be reasonable to expect. You may have the legs, but I have Ultra Fish Bungeon.
Ah. Meanwhile, in the East, well, Easter,
we have characters that we haven't been introduced to yet, and will probably won't be introduced to for quite some time. And lizard men!
It's funny how, Morriganna, or whatever her name was, has the same colour hair as that princess-looking chick.
Maybe they're related? Wouldn't surprise me in the least.
I guess we need at least one physical attacker in the group, you know?
Yeah, I mean, she doesn't have magic, but she sure has shadow skill.
Oh, yeah.
You see what I did there?
I'm not acknowledging you. I'm not.
Then he does know of the show!
Ah! Alright, let's do this shit.
Alright, enough tomfoolery, back to this.
The world-creating magicians. This is hype. I like world building. Outside the Room of Fortitude. Oh, the City of the Dead. Neat.
We're getting into a lot of names here. The Room of Fortitude. The Closet of Solitude.
Ah, the Attic of Destituteness.
The Basement of Desolation. The Street Corner of the Unknown.
Okay, Morg, okay. I would love to meet the guy who can't even talk back to me.
But remember, you have to pay me in boobs.
Yep. Always boobs.
Memories.
Thank you, Vol. Ooh, is this the center of the labyrinth?
Possibly. I thought that was a guillotine for a second there.
Many have tried, all have failed.
I was going to say, is that all the treasure? Everything's been turned to stone.
I have been stabbed 50 times on the way here!
I am so pissed off! Stop fucking stabbing me!
It's okay, he's just gonna take a little nap here.
Burn wounds? I'm seeing stab wounds.
It's okay, they're all over. They're underneath the stabs. Oh my god.
Magician you might be, but doctor you are not.
Yeah, this is hype! You little peasant, getting in my way being peasanty! I'll fucking stab you! He rattles easily for someone of such pure pedigree breeding.
Yeah, I don't think he was really cut out for this dungeoneering business.
No, why do you think he just threw peasants and slaves at it? He's in the wall, finish him. Do I need to keep stabbing you until you learn your lesson?
But my pokey stick is longer than your pokey stick.
Please don't say pokey stick. It unsettles me. I won't blame myself because that hurts my fifis.
Oh, I hate people like that so much.
Yeah.
They're just so obnoxious to deal with.
I'm feeling really attacked right now, Vogue.
I wasn't talking about you.
I know.
Unless you feel like I should be.
Oh god, I've opened up the door, and I refuse to get on the floor and walk the dinosaur. You can summon Ugo any time now, unless your lungs have collapsed.
For all you know, that could be what happened. Oh god, suddenly rock music in the background. Slice to the left, slice to the right.
There's more to Alibaba than they're letting on, I think. Look at these stances and whatnot.
Yeah, he's taking on a fencing stance with a sword literally no longer than maybe 6 inches. But I mean, he's got the agility. 'Cause you're a noob.
Seriously, I'm gonna cut your armpit off. Eh? How'd you like that?
Oh, he's getting all up in his grill. He can't be happy with that.
He's reading him!
Where are you getting all these reads?
He graded him too.
B- at best.
Ooh. Who are you?
I'm Prince Ali. Fabulous C. Alibaba.
Kick him for me, please!
Look, I saw the way you were fighting with that sword. I ain't interested in you.
Whee! Oh my god.
Oh no, wait. Maybe I was mistaken. I have very strong legs.
So Alibaba has a secret that he's like... Well, he's trying to forget his past, I suppose, but the body remembers all the teachings.
Well, if you remember from the flashback in the last episode, there is an actual legitimate reason besides money that he's going through all of these dungeons. And there was a shadowy figure involved. Like, maybe a father or some kind of parental figure, perhaps? I don't know, there's a lot of mystery involved, so... I'm very curious to see where this eventually leads. Oh, so you're gonna throw him into the wall?
Yeah!
You fell for the oldest trick in the book, matey.
Aladdin, now it's time to get up. Tifarir's kicking my fucking ass. You're my favourite slave. I'll call you Lazy Town.
This is basically anyone trying to stroke a cat.
Yeah.
Oh, who's an adorable kitty?
I will now stab her until she kicks for me. I'm not good at killing. I'm good at kicking. I'll stab you.
Remember the big guy and the amount of times I poked him?
What a motherfucker. Use the sword. Turn around and stab him, please!
You want it so badly to happen. I don't know, I feel like Aladdin will probably intervene. It's like, no, you're better than this. I know this is a bad time, but I can kind of see your undies.
It's fine, don't worry about it. Also implying that slaves get underwear.
Well, she had black somethings on in one of the, either the ED or something like that.
Okay.
The conflict is real.
Huh? I could still twat him with this.
I mean, it probably still has a sharp point. Oh, it's one of the Millennium items!
Behold, the ancient Arabian staff of bitch slapping.
It's just Ugo comes out and just goes, Katak!
It's okay, you can get up now. I don't know how I survived being slammed back into this wall at Mach 5, but hey, I'm durable, I guess. I'm sorry, this loser is my friend, so once again, give me my flute back. Oh boy, you should have said that.
Oh, he's getting more demanding.
He's literally channeling his kawaiiness.
Chibi powers activate!
Card captors, a mystic adventure! Ooh, interesting.
It's getting pretty intense all of a sudden.
So Magi are world-creating magicians, then?
It would appear so.
No, please don't leave me. I haven't even seen your face yet. I don't think Aladdin's gonna follow you after you, basically kicked his only friend around. Finalis? Jesus.
She's clearly been training at least 10 times normal gravity as well.
You're not wrong, but at the same time you shouldn't say it. Well, I tried to warn you.
Sun salutation!
Did you turn her into butterflies?
She was a thought. I told her to be gone.
I turned her into the sun. Please just smack him around the head. Just do it once for me. There you go. I'm a coward.
Ugo, do the business.
Really?
He still has the gall to ask. I don't know much about the character as far as my opinion goes. He's a bit of an asshole. A lot of an asshole, actually, but he's committed, if nothing else.
I also think he's been manipulated into thinking this.
Quite possibly. Like, maybe the idea's been injected into his mind so much, like, it's the only thing he can believe. It's like what he was saying in the first episode. You tell the lie to yourself so much you can't tell the difference anymore.
Probably not a coincidence that was said. It's wearing off. I'm going to be able to kick you soon. Oh,
Ain't that just the darndest?
let's do this shit. We have at least 50 more episodes. Oh. Hello?
Oh, we're not quite done yet.
Nope.
There is a certain matter of the treasure.
Shenron, is that you? Now that's a Jin.
Oh, I think this is when we're gonna get him in the dagger. Me?
Yes, me.
He looks a bit like handsome Squidward. Hugo!
Sorry, I kind of gave up my head in order to be this dude's Pokemon, I guess? That's kind of true, actually.
This is kind of amusing. I have a grasp of the situation, thanks to basic hand gestures.
Propriety and discipline in the Master of Flames. Yep, that's one for Alibaba.
So the genies themselves are the dungeons, or at least are named after the dungeons. So Amon is named after the dungeon, or the dungeon is named after him, one way or the other.
I will now dispense EXP. Congratulations on beating the dungeon. Come back next time. Really interesting relationship between the Magi and the Jins.
Well, I get the feeling we're about to be dropped a major knowledge bomb.
Okay, Magi chooses the king. We knew this. Every king is chosen by a magician. Okay, makes sense.
So I guess that makes the Lord over there the Jafar of this situation.
Maybe, or maybe after a redemption arc he will be the rightful king.
I very much doubt it. I think they've kind of gone balls deep into the whole I am a gigantic asshole.
Fucking Alibaba. He's got it hard, don't worry. King Solomon, the Wise. He's a skeleton in Sonic and the Secret Rings. It's kind of weird. Oh. Is he the reincarnation of King Solomon? That'd be interesting.
Oh. That means they're not getting the treasure.
Yeah, look at those massive bags. Oh my god, you even step into a beam to leave the dungeon. Let your legs do the talking. Oh, she's conflicted.
Oh, is he gonna chuck her into the beam? Do it!
He can talk! Oh.
Oh, is he gonna, like, literally just keep him held down? Or I guess just pick him up as well. That works too, I guess.
You are pure. Your kicks are too righteous. You must leave.
It is your destiny to be a Kamen Rider.
Oh, that'd be pretty hype, actually. I, Morgiana Giovanna, have a dream to kick things.
To kick ass and take names.
Yeah.
You go, Goltus!
Alright, we out this bitch. Let's go. Can this elevator move faster, please? Oh, he's insane.
Oh, up here! I'm gonna live! Can't say the same for you, though.
Okay, we didn't see them die, so I'm gonna assume they lived.
Or they're just trapped in a dungeon and we'll probably see them again later, perhaps.
Yeah. Whee!
Oh, yes! There we go! Everything in the opening has been pieced together now at this point.
Oh, yes.
Ah, the other Magi now appears.
Jesus? Was it Jesus? With his crown of thorns? What the fuck is that? Okay, I didn't see the other circles. I thought it was a hidden Mickey.
You thought it was the Disney logo? Damn it, you really can't think of anything else but Kingdom Hearts right now, can you?
I'm saying it's coming out tomorrow, god damn it! No, it's not your fate to be bound to one place. You have other dungeons to, delve, I suppose.
Pleasure house with lots of beautiful women. Of course it is. You could have a travelling brothel, I guess.
What, like Hal's Moving Castle? But call it Whore's Moving Castle?
God damn it, yes.
No. I'm a coward, but I can be a coward with friends and still succeed.
Well, sometimes you just need someone to give you that little push.
Aladdin is the heart of this team. Morgiana is the legs, and Alibaba is the brain.
And I'll form the head!
That's the fruit saying that.
Yep. Ugo. Thank you, by the way. You set me up perfectly for that Voltron reference.
No worries, mate. Aww. We shall go together, but in a good way. Wow, this arc has been surprisingly self-contained.
It really has been. I'm actually impressed. A lot of people would be tempted to kind of branch out a little bit, but they've contained everything rather nicely, alluding to the extra Magi skulking around.
Best not be telling anyone my secrets, Flying Bird.
Ah, crap, I left it in the wrong place.
I rule all you bitches!
And he is a hero of the people.
First things first, I order Mr. McMahon-Boobs to death! Did they all leave at different points?
Maybe so. Maybe the navigation was off.
Interesting. Oh, I guess we gotta watch this then.
Oh, and the arrival of the Eastern Kingdoms, I guess? If they are called the Eastern Kingdoms?
Oh, okay, we can stop it now. There was just a wee bit stinging, which thankfully happened before the credits.
How it should be.
Indeed.
So we don't have to be afraid of the spoilers.
Alright, mate, that was Magi, the Labyrinth of Magic, episodes 1 to 3, commissioned by Patron of Dragons. How'd you feel about that?
As its own arc, I actually really enjoyed that. I loved the theme. It was very different to what we have seen so far. I loved the idea of like the Magi creating the worlds and choosing the king and how all the items fall into that. And now Alibaba has his own genie to refer to. But whether or not it will just be like a massive like oldish man body with just like the dagger for a head, I don't know. I get the feeling that's something limited to Ugo. But But no, it was really fun as well. I couldn't quite get how good the humor actually was. I mean, I think they laid it on maybe a bit too thick in episode 1, but it seemed to find its suitable pacing after episodes 2 and 3.
Yeah, I don't know what I expected. Maybe it was a little bit drier, no pun intended, given it takes place in a desert and whatnot, but, shut up, you. But, yeah, I really enjoyed that, and it was different enough from Fairy Tail to keep my interest. Like, Fairy Tail is all about wizards and whatnot. This is more mystical stuff, like djinns and, you know, well, I guess there's still wizards, but, it's different enough to hold my interest, and I do love the 1001 Arabian Nights, so, let me see. Are we going to be, picking this back up down the line? Let's have a look here. Not seeing anything here, but hey, if you want your own patron TV comms or Patreon TV comms and you want us to continue Magi, well, you can go ahead and commission him. Prices are on patreon.com/HellfireComms. You can have up to an hour's worth, so 3 episodes here, and don't worry if it goes a little bit over an hour. I'm not a stickler for that sort of thing. And we'll continue the series, or you can have whatever you want, TV, cartoon, or anime, or even like short movies and whatnot. It is up to an hour, of course. So take your pick, and yeah, help support HFC and keep us going. See you next time for another round of HFC Patreon TV comms. Bye bye.
See you later.